Welcome back to Rob's Arsenal recap. And on the weekend, we had a very, very, very important match against Wolves. And it's important because we didn't drop points. We didn't drop points and fall out further along in the title race. And mainly it's down to the goal from this guy, Riccardo Caliaflori. So we're going to take a look into the highlights now and see how these players. There's a few performers on the night that was very special, on the day that was very special. And Riccardo Caliaflori is on top of the list. I know he came in at the second half, but what he done, he provided the goal when we needed, when we were down to 10 man. We needed that goal. And Riccardo, this guy is always, since he came, remember that goal against City? Very important goal. And now against Wolves, this guy is always getting these important goals to bring us over the line, basically stopping us from dropping all 3 points. So as I said, it was a very tight contest. We won 1-0. And the decisive moment came in the 74th minute when Calafiori done a nice little volley there. So and just lost position 4 times. That show you was very good in control. He had 34 touches once again. If he can add that to a game, he's going to be a top class winger. His value is just going to shut up, and his value in Arteta's mind in terms of being on the team sheet is gonna go up as well. So after the match, Calafiori spoke about the team resilience. After being 1 man down, playing with 10 man, he mentioned, I saw him, Lewis-Skelly, at halftime, and he was very upset. But in the end, we won. So praised Calafiori impact, stating that his performance was instrumental in securing 3 points. This victory keep Arsenal firm in the title race, and Calafiori's contribution proving critical in this fixture. So that's what I'm saying. Arteta understand how important Calafiori was. And Calafiori, I love the fact that even though it looks like Myles Lewis-Skelly took his position in the first team, Calafiori, I believe that he's still nice, he's still good, he's a good guy to say that, listen, I saw Myles Lewis-Skelly, looks like he tried to console him because you know he's 18-year-old, he's going to be angry, he's going to be upset. And I saw his post on Twitter, Myles Lewis-Skelly talking about basically hinting at the ref always giving bad decision and how disappointed he was about the decision. I see Gabriel Magalhaes, you know Gabriel Magalhaes is very outspoken. I see Declan Rice saying something, and what a brilliant performance Declan Rice put in as well, showing a leadership quality. But we're going to get into Declan Rice after, but brilliant performance by Caliaflori. And once again, I love the fact that he's not being bitter. He's not bitter. We need players like these that the team, they care about the team. They're not just about the individuality. And as you can remember, when Lukonga came, Lukonga was moaning that he's not getting any game time and this. And remember Eddie Nketiah saying that, listen, join the club, bro. We're all in the same boat. You're not the only one that's not playing. Why are you moaning? Why are you training your toys out the pram? Do you know what I mean? We need players. We don't want players like the Sambe Lukonga's mentality. We want players that understand that if someone else is performing better than you in training or on a particular period or in a particular period of time, then by all means they should be in the team. And no grudges, no hard feelings. You just try to improve in training, try to be better, and when you're called upon, you provide a brilliant display, which Caliaflori done with scoring a very important goal for the Arsenal. So big up to Riccardo Caliaflori. So Jurrien Timber delivered a standout performance both defensively and composure under pressure. This guy is like he's not worried. Look at this turn. Look at the little he's just confident in the center of the park. And I think Arteta find the best role for this guy in terms of the way we play, inverting in that midfield. He loves it. So Jurrien Timber now was defensively very good. He executed 4 crucial tackles, making 1 interception. Very effective defending against Wolves' attack. He engaged in 13 ground duels, winning 8 of them, and successful in solo aerial duels, underscoring his dominance in one-on-one situation. Look at this, once again, one-on-one situation there, clamping him. I love Benjamin White, but it's going to be, I'm loving the fact that there's going to be a very good, healthy competition in the team for right back. Because I respect Jurrien Timber, I rate him as a footballer, and I rate Benjamin White as well. So I love the fact that we have 2 top class, world class, I would say potentially world class right backs in our team right now. Look at that, under pressure, off balance, and he still managed to get the ball off to a teammate right there, getting the red card. Every phase of the play, look at this. Every phase of the play, he was consistent. When he came back from injury, he wasn't attacking as much. He had 35 out of 45 passes being completed, achieved at 88% accuracy, which is very good. So it was very involved in the build-up play, having 71 touches. It was very resilient after being fouled 4 times. You know, one of them was led to a red card. So overall, Lewis-Skelly was very important. On social media, fans was everyone. Listen, all the fans was giving him credit, was giving his dues. One of them saying that he had immense performance today. His tackles, his calmness under pressure was critical for our win. Another one someone said that Jurrien Timber pass out from the back was top notch today, exactly what we needed in such an intense game. So they're giving the fact that Jurrien Timber can passing out from the back, join Wolves attackers in, and then passing out for the back, create a lot of space behind, especially being down to 10 man. Some of the fans are saying that this was very crucial in the game, and I tend to agree with that sentiment. So Timber also had something to say, just like with Calafiori, reflecting on team resilience. He said, it's reacting to the adversity. You know that I think the character of this group can bring us really far. So Jurrien Timber believes in fighting, and as I said, that I love the fact. So for the last few seasons, from before Arteta came in to the ending of Arsene Wenger reign, I believe that we had too much weak mentality. Even during the ending of Arsene Wenger reign, we have too much weak mentality players in our team that give up too easily. And I love the fact that we've got players like Caliaflori just talking about the resilience of the team, and he got that crucial goal. Jurrien Timber also talking about resilience. We see the fight of Declan Rice. We see the fight of Gabriel Magalhaes, and that's all we need. We need just the core of players. This is why Mikel Arteta always talking about the core. Right, 5 players in that core that could potentially be the captain. He doesn't want one captain, he wants 5 captains as the core of the team to push the team on, to spur the team on. And I love the fact that we're all taking accountability as a group, as a unit. So I'm very encouraged, I'm very happy. Even though we're still behind Liverpool by quite a large margin, I'm encouraged the fact that we've still got the fight in us. We're not giving up, we're not falling over. We've still got the fight in us. We're missing our best player, most effective player I should say, because some say Odegaard is our best player, some say William Saliba. But I would say our most effective player we're missing, which is Bukayo Saka. We're missing our most effective player, and we're still grinding out results. I don't care about if it's 1-0. The fact that we're missing the player that gives us the most assists and also one of our top goal scorers, that shows, and we're still getting results, that shows you that the team is still fighting, and I love that. So hopefully Jurrien Timber can continue to hold in good form to the end of the season, not just in good form but in good health. We don't want another injury from Jurrien Timber, because we see that we need this guy. We needed him last season, and he got injured, and it potentially cost us, because in certain matches, if he was there, Zinchenko wouldn't be playing, and we wouldn't have dropped points because of that. But I don't want to go through last season. We all remember what happened, but big up to Jurrien Timber in this match. Another stellar performance from him. Now went to Lewis-Skelly, and as I said before, that it was such a kick in the teeth for Lewis-Skelly, man, receiving that red card. He was just trying to be positive in terms of helping the team, because we were the team Wolves was on a break, right, and he was just trying to cover his defense. And then to get a red card for that is shambles, absolute shambles. And I've been saying this from day one. I think the first person that mentioned referee decision was what's his name? Ty from AFTV, right? He's the first one that keep on mentioning the referees. Our referee keep on cheating us. And many people are saying that, almost all the fan base are saying, oh, you're deluded, stop making excuses. And I saw what you were saying, and I agreed with him. I was even arguing with some people in the comment box saying that, listen, this guy knows what he's talking about. I agree with him. And they're saying I'm deluded as well. Now, every Arsenal fan is complaining about the referee. You see how it goes? This is what I'm saying, that we need to stand by each other. When we see bad things happen against the club, stand by each other. Not just that. We need to take off our bias cap as well. When we see certain things happen to other teams in the league, even if it's Tottenham, even if something happened to our arch rival Tottenham, and it's unfair, we need to speak about it, because this is how we eradicate quote unquote corruption. This is how we eradicate these kind of unfair decisions against teams, and eventually it will come and help us as well. So I'm not gonna be laughing or being happy if I see another team being judged or being referee unfair or unjust. I'm gonna be fighting for them as well, because that's how we get rid of it, and then in turn it won't affect us further down the line. Do you know what I mean? Regardless, against Samado winning the free kick there, and he's overlapping a lot more. He's getting in the attacking play a lot more. It wasn't a bad shot. So big up to Myles Lewis-Skelly, holding head up high, because I believe that this will get overturned. If this don't get overturned, this is an injustice. Just like what Mikel Arteta saying that Man United didn't have to appeal for Bruno Fernandes. They instantly, literally let him off the hook, cancelling his ban. So I believe the same thing should be happening to Myles Lewis-Skelly. There's no need. We shouldn't have to be applying. Right, we shouldn't be after appealing with this red card. It should be common sense to say, listen, let's rescind that red card, because really we made a mistake. Let's hold our hands up when we made a mistake. So big up to Myles Lewis-Skelly for another brilliant performance. As I keep saying, 4 players in the team always performing good. Myles Lewis-Skelly, Gabriel Magalhaes, Jurrien Timber, Thomas Partey. Right, then Declan Rice, I would say 90% of the time, because in the beginning of the season, Declan Rice was moving shaky, but now Declan Rice is on fire. And as I say Declan Rice, let's talk about Declan. So Declan Rice had another spectacular performance in the heart of midfield, and you can see that he's growing more influential in the team. He's getting more confident to have team talks by trying to inspire the team. Brilliant, putting his body on the line there, winning the free kick there. He's improving his, look at that, the quick feet there to get the ball. He's just meant to go back and play that the 6 role he's improving his attacking intent, his attacking mindset, because then even playing that 6, Skelly can cover him and then he can attack. Calafiori can cover him, inverting in, and he can go getting on the end of stuff and having shots. I love the fact that he's improving this, and most of his, even though he had lots of shots, one was on target, most of them was blocked. He had 10 goal duels, 5-1. He lost position 19 times. Now that was a big deal for me in terms of losing the ball 19 times. But I love the fact that he's trying to be confident. He's trying to be progressive. He's trying to be do more in the game. He's not just relaxing and relying on where they are, where we are. He's trying to push, and by pushing, he's going to lose the ball more times, because we need to start creating, try to do things we don't normally do in order to get the goal. So I understand that, and I'm not mad at that. So even on social media, everyone was basically loading up his performance, saying that, listen, this guy's delivering now. I found out that, listen, Declan Rice's performance was insane against Wolves, right? So everyone's starting to notice now that Declan Rice is adding more and more to the team, because in the fan base, you've got the die-hearted fan base that believes in a certain type of player. Even when 90% of the fan base hate that player or don't like a player, you're gonna find some percentage of people that actually love that player. And with Declan Rice, I believe that there was a split, especially when he's not performing. When he just came in, there was a split. I hear a lot of fans saying that he wasn't worth the 100 mil, saying that we don't know we're gonna get. He's not attacking man. He's not this. He's not that. But right now, I think it's been shifted now. The dial has been shifted to say that most people love him right now and what he's providing and what he's producing in the team right now, more than the people that still don't like him. I know that he's not the most flary of players. I know that he's not the most attacking minded, but he's improving. And this guy grows. It's like he's always adapting and changing and growing and evolving. And you like a player like that, because that's the players that's going to bring your team very far. And the fact that he's very ambitious, the fact that he's very courageous, he's a very good leader. Trust me, this is a player that we need in the centre of our midfield for a very, very, very long time. As I said, that we haven't had a strong-minded midfielder since, I would say, Flamini, them kind of guys. Do you know what I mean? And even Flamini wasn't as good as Declan Rice. So on to the next one, and last video we're gonna talk about is Ethan Nwaneri. Ethan Nwaneri. Now, we all know that this guy has bundles of potential. Now, but in this match, he's not at the level. And hear me, he's at the level and he's not at the level. He's at the level to play. I don't think he's at the level there. Now, playing on the right hand side, I believe that's where he is designed to play right now. With the current confidence he had, with the current level he's at right now, with the current pressure to deal with, I think that he can effectively play the right hand side, the right wing. But the attacking side, I think it needs more. It needs more experience. And that's just all he's got the ability. He just needs the experience to know when to do certain things and when not to do in the middle of the game. When to link the right hand side with the side. Because on the right hand side, he's very capable. He knows. Listen, he's very good at the right hand side. But he's starting to lose him when the ball's on the left hand side. When the ball's on the left hand side, I don't think he's more comfortable on the right hand side. And we can tell based off the matches that he's playing on the right hand side, he's been performing in them really well. But as I said, this is the second time I've seen him play in the attacking mid position, and he didn't play well in both matches. And I think it's because it's too big for him. It's like you're putting a child in a size 9 shoes when that child is only a size 2 in a size 9 shoe. It's not gonna fit. He's gonna buckle, right? And that's the same thing with Ethan Nwaneri. I think the right size for him right now, as I said, right wing. Arteta need to keep him on the right wing. Hopefully Odegaard come back next match. But if Odegaard don't come back, we're just going to have to do what we have to do. I don't know. Mikel Arteta can go through in the middle, but we always need the attacking mid. I don't know if he wants to disturb the team by bringing back Martinelli on the right. So on the left, what I would do, bring on Martinelli on the left, bring Trossard in the attacking mid, and bring Ethan Nwaneri on the right hand side. That's what I would do, because Ethan Nwaneri, in the future, it will be good enough to play that role. But as of now, it needs to gain in experience, and that will only take time. That will always take time. So, not the best of performance from Ethan Nwaneri. I'm not going to lie. When a player don't play good, I'm not going to talk them up and say that that they're the best thing since sliced bread. He didn't have a good performance this match. He done some good passes, he done some good turns, but apart from that overall match, even though he only played the first half and then got taken off because of tactics, bringing Calafiori second half, he still didn't do enough for me, right? He didn't do enough for me, and I'm just being honest. But I understand why, and hopefully he will gain that experience. Martin Odegaard will continue to teach him, continue to groom him, and whenever we need him, he's there on that right wing until Saka gets back. Always sign a winger. But yeah, that's the video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Help me on my journey to 10,000 subs. Let me know what you thought of the individual performances in this match. Catch you next one. Goodbye.